So here we are again with the electrical grid with the microgeneration, okay? And I took this data from Hydro One, and we talk a lot about the cost of producing the electricity. In Ontario, it's somewhere between 4 or 5, just about 5. So it's cents per kilowatt hour, okay? And it's very reasonable, okay? And that applies to the whole thing. So whether it's wind or solar or nuclear and all that, the average is around 4 to 5. The real cost for all of us, especially, you know, rural dwellings, cottages, is in the transmission and distribution. More so in rural dwellings, the density of the number of homes or cottages is lower than what you have in town. And as a result of that, the transmission system is very long, right? So this is the hydro towers that we see, and this is your hydro poles that we see along the road in town, or most likely in regional roads. So at the end, for all the data we've captured, the total electricity cost that that we pay comes to between 21 to 30, 31. In fact, I have some friends with cottages that pay slightly above 31 cents a kilowatt hour. So since the microgeneration system is about load displacement, right? The microgeneration generates heats the water with electricity, so that's electricity you don't need from the electrical grid. So that is savings as long as obviously the electricity produced by your microgeneration system is lower than the unit cost based on your total electricity cost. So if you look at your bill, you know that when you talk about 13, 14 cents a kilowatt hour in Ontario, for example, it's much higher than that when you account for all the fixed cost.